Hey everybody, it is Michelle, otherwise known as Geeky Girl. It is, I think it's the 12th of February. But as February is a short month, I thought I'd better hop on this and do a what sold video. I'll include all the sales from today, and maybe if I get any into tomorrow, we'll include that too as well. But here's highlights. Actually, this is most of what sold during the first couple of weeks of February. Dearest Jen, did I just make a sale? Yes, I did. You're correct. All right, it's in the closet. You guys might recognize this. This came from a garage sale in La Quinta here last season. Might have been early this season. I'm not sure. I think it's last season. But I just sold it on Mercari, which is a rare sale for me. It is a really cool suede, like Sherpa, women's LL Bean jacket. See if we can get a good look on that. It's an XL. And I just sold it on Mercari for $38.95. And I think I've got, gosh, I don't know if this was a $1 or $2 or $5 item, but it's still a great profit. I have a sale, I think it's in the C bin, and I only listed it 3 days ago, so it should be close to the top. Pair of CDs. Let's see if it's these. Yeah, it's the double CD Peter Frampton Comes Alive set. This is from my free pickup here locally, and just sold it on eBay for $6. All right, have a sale from the garage shelves. It was actually in with these. This is a deep dish like pie plate that I picked up at a yard sale. All 3 of them for $1 a piece. This one is homemade pizza to casa, deep dish pizza, and it actually has the recipe on it. It's a really cool piece. It's vintage, made in the U.S., Royal China Genet, dishwasher safe. It's really cool, and just sold it on eBay for $18.99. I have a sale in the unmarked bin down here. It is an Italian marble alabaster fruit that goes in like a fruit bowl. It is heavy. If I could find it, maybe? Yeah. I pre-wrapped it a little bit. I'm going to add another layer of bubble wrap. This is the peach. I'm going to have to put it up here so you can see what it looks like. Realistic looking, really cool. Picked it up in an estate sale recently that has not aired yet. You will see it later. You see a little bit of it. But just sold this on eBay for $14. I had a sale from the racks over there. It's a pair of Doc Marten boots that I picked up at a garage sale. Actually, I'm working on the video literally right now where I found it. So that will probably air before you see this what sold video. I picked these puppies up for $5. I was really surprised. I asked the person and he's like, well, they're my daughter, so let me ask her. We waited 5 or 10 minutes. She came, and I'm like, how much for your boots? And she's like, $5. I'm like, what? Because they're Docs. So I said, absolutely, yes, and I bought it. Put it up on eBay. It's been up for a couple of weeks. I just sold them for $151. That's a great flip. And they deserve to go somewhere nice. They're nice steel toe boots. They're not, and I mentioned in that video, just feeling the quality of them. They're good quality, but they're not like the older Doc Martens from like the last time I wore a pair of Docs. They were from the 90s or maybe Y2K, and they were made in England. And there's definitely a quality difference. They're still great boots, don't get me wrong. But these have been discontinued, this particular model, so that's one reason why they sold for that much. I have a sale in the J bin. This down. Ow, ow, ow. It's almost too heavy. It's a hat, so it should be somewhat close to the top. I think. Yeah, there we go. So this is a vintage Atari hat. I didn't know it was Atari until I started researching it. It's kind of squished on the top, so you can't see it. It says Action by Classico. Pretty cool little hat. Like a bright purple. I know on the camera it looks blue, but it's more of a purple. Just sold this on eBay for a little over $13. I have a sale from the office bookshelf. This is actually a new copy of Clanlands. And this happened before, somehow ended up with 2 copies of this. One given as a gift, and I'm assuming maybe another one given as a gift, or maybe I bought it by myself by accident, but Anyway, so I flipped it on eBay. I only recouped about $5. That's before fees. But somebody just bought it for $5, plus of course shipping on eBay today. I had a rare sale out of the iBin that's there. This hopefully will clear up some room. It's a part of a blender that I pieced out a long time ago. And this is before I should have just put it in the plastic bag, not this bag. But anyways. So this I sold for a whole $6 on eBay. So it goes on, I can't remember the model name, but it's like a replacement piece. I just pulled things apart and sold it. Not a lot of money in that, but I'm glad it's finally going somewhere. Honestly, I thought I pulled this and like tossed it or put it in the yard sale a long time ago. But it sold, and I double checked my sheet and I hadn't pulled it yet. So cool. Get this wrapped up and packed up. All right, have a sale in the closet from the comic book pile, and I pre-grabbed it because who knows where it would have been in there. And I forgot why this one was worth so much. This is X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men, number 251. It came out in, I want to say, yeah, there you go, 1989. This is from my own collection. Originally paid $4 for it, and I don't know, like I said, why this one's worth so much money, but it is right now. It might be the cover. I don't know. It's by Mark Silvestri, and just sold this on eBay for $42. Also, sorry, I just rolled out of bed, so I'm all ruffled, like I usually am at this time of day. Stuff like this. I have some comic book mailers. I forgot the company. I'm actually running out. I have to get some more. So stuff like this, I put in one of those. You have to pay a little bit more because they're heavier, but pay a little more for shipping is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, it's early in the morning. And I just want to make sure things get there in the same condition they are, especially with comic books, because you grade them. They're not professionally graded. I do have a few that are slabbed, but yeah. In fact, let me see if I can find this. Okay, my mess of a shipping station. I got to get this a little bit more under control. But like, this is a comic book mailer. I won't show the other side. There's an old label there I have to peel off, but it folds over. It's highly protective, and as long as you put it, you can put it in wrapped in bubble wrap. It's nice. They sell these on Amazon, and I need to price them out because I've only got like 2 left, and they're both used. I mean, they're still great, but so I'll get this packed up in there and get this off to, I think it's going to Washington State. I had a sale that I had stored up on the garage shelves way up there, and it's a pair of my old Keens. I don't really use them as much as I used to. They look new. They're not. I mean, I'm sure I've got a couple of 100 miles on them, but I don't really use them for hiking anymore. I've kind of switched over to Hoka's. So they're just sitting collecting dust. So I put them up for sale a few weeks ago. Just sold them on eBay for $45. I have a sale in the K-bin, which was right there, but I had to take it down because I didn't know how heavy it was. It's not really heavy, but it's a little awkward with one hand. Went digging. It was about midway down, and it's a sale for a mug. This is actually one of the Teresa and David things they gave me to sell. I don't have a lot of stuff left, but I do. This one, and I'll have to put a picture up because I've got it a little bit wrapped. It's a Finding Nemo. Mine. So you see the seagulls right there. It's been up for sale for, gosh, I don't know how many months, but I just sold it on eBay for a little over $22. I have a pair of shoes that I sold, and I believe, yeah, it's a Michael Kors pair. Little on the dusty side up here. I'll have to wipe down the box a little bit. Picked these up at a yard sale like practically 2 years ago. They've sat around for far, far too long. It's a gorgeous pair of Michael Kors high heels, chunky, whatever you call this, chunky heels, size 9.5. It has blue suede, really nice. I had it up for like $32, and somebody offered me $28 on eBay. I'm like, that's close enough. Sold. Sale in the card catalog. I believe it's in the center blank one. And there it is, right up here. It is a Matchbox. It's a Hot Wheels car, I believe. Can't really see the bottom. Basically, it's like Skull Crusher is the name of it. And kind of a cool looking car. It didn't sell for much, but like $6 and something odd cents on eBay. I have a sale in the J bin. Let's see if we can pull this down. I try to keep this light purposely because I know I have to grip this one-handed. It's a hat right up on top. This is a Brooklyn Dodgers Jackie Robinson hat. Got number 42. I think it was a stadium giveaway by UCLA Health and Dodger Stadium, of course. I think it was last year or the year before. Anyways, I just sold it on eBay for $12.50. I had a sale from the unmarked bin, which usually sits on the floor there. But I know this item's, it's not an old listing, but it's been around a while, so it's probably filtered down to the bottom. It is a trinket box that I picked up at a yard sale. It's not that. Wait, I feel it. I think. Yes, okay. So it's this Westland, I want to say it's a Westland, trinket box. You can't really see the cool design, it's swans. I will, of course, drop the picture of the sold item up here. But just had, it's weird, it's been sitting around for a while. I refreshed the listing, immediately got 28 watchers. Why, all of a sudden, I have no idea. And then just sold it this afternoon for a little over $17 on eBay. I have a sale in the card catalog. I believe it's $8.10. It is a patch. It's a family crest patch that I picked up at. It was in a big group of patches in a estate sale recently, or at least in the last year. Just sold that on eBay for $5.70. I have a sale in the garage bookcase, and I think it's a large book, so it should be easy to spot. But who knows? All right, let's see. It is a 1951 Singer sewing book. Maybe this one next to the collecting bottles? I don't know. No. Oh, it's right in front of my face, y'all. Sorry. It's big, but not as big as I remember it. Okay, so this is from 1951. Still has its dust jacket somewhat intact, but other than that, it's in great condition. I love these advertisements. Singer Sewing Centers. Just sold this on eBay for $9.50. I have a sale from the closet. It came from up there, that stack of ephemera. It's actually not a comic book. It's a 2 Ford shop tips from 1966, January and February. I picked this up on a big lot of like manuals and stuff off of Whatnot. I love vintage shop books because they always sell eventually. It takes a while, but I sold them this morning or overnight on eBay for $9.50. Hey everybody, I just had a sale for this old Tupperware canister. It's about a 10.5-inch tall one. And I gotta find a box that will fit this. Just sold it on Mercari, the rare Mercari sale, for $11 and change. I have a sale from the unmarked bin, and I had to go dig in because it slipped down. It was quite deep. This is a Cypress Hill, one of my own, I think. Could be wrong. I may have bought this off of somebody. If I bought it off somebody, I have $1 into it, maybe. I don't know. It's been up for exactly a year, and it sold today for $5 on eBay. I have a sale in the unmarked bin. I was just in here putting something away, too, and then a sale came through. Let's see if I can find it. It's actually a dress. A very small dress. Okay. Yeah, it's the same. So, unfortunately, you can't see how cool it looks. It's a small D&P party bus open dress. I don't know if it was for volunteers or if it was, I don't think it was a uniform of anybody's. And just sold it on eBay for a little over $12. Hey everybody, I got a sale. I actually pulled this earlier when I was putting away a listing. God, it is pitch dark. Okay, now it looks like it's pitch dark. But the little light that there is really comes through on the Samsung. Samsungs have always been good. Okay, let me fumble. There we go. All right. So I had a sale from the B bin, and I pulled it after I saw it. And it's one of my freebies. One of my freebies here. This is a DVD, The Hypnotist, Pioneers of the Universe. I think it's an extended single. Probably an import from back in the day. This case is a little cracked, but things were still selling on eBay. And I put this up. Was asking $17.99 for it. and someone just bought it overnight. Gosh, guys, I have a really good sale. And I almost have mixed feelings, except that I know I can't fit into the shirt anymore, so there's no reason for mixed feelings. This is in the F bin. Oh, that's heavy. Let's go digging. This is all clothing. It's either hats or a shirt. This item I'm looking for is my shirt from the early 1990s. I had to go digging. It kind of got crammed in here. But I found it finally. And you can't see the tags. It's folded. There we go. It is on a Stedman Super High Crew, made in the USA XL. This is a vintage early 90s Nirvana shirt. It's the one up that has the back print about the kitty pettins. Anyways, there's been a lot of these up on eBay that have sold for all over the place from a few hundred. And some people, the highest one I've seen sold is like $700 or $800. But the tags are all different, so I don't know. Obviously, this one has a lot of fading. I'm going to throw up the picture right there. And I had it high, and I've had it up for almost a year. And somebody just came by and offered me $500 for it. And I'm like, I was going to accept it. And I go, this person's brand new. I've been talking to somebody who wanted this for $500, but this wasn't the same person. So I'm like, this is a new buyer. So I countered, and I think I counted something like $700. And the person came back and said, how about $550? And I'm like, $550 free shipping, sold. So this is my own personal shirt. Can't fit into it anymore, otherwise I'd probably still be wearing it. And that's going to pay some good bills. So this just made February 5 times better. Now, the bad thing is, eBay took almost $75 worth out for fees, but it's FeeBay. What can you expect? Still going to come back with an excellent profit. It's my own stuff, and I probably bought it for $25 to $30 back in the day. I have a sale from the garage bookcase. It is an old listing, but it's spiral bound, so I should be able to spot it. Is it this? It's kind of a bluish green color, so maybe. Yes, wow, got lucky. Picked this up at an estate sale quite a way, like 2.5 years ago. It's a second edition of print reading for welders. I want to say it's from the 70s or something like that. Let's see. Hey, good guess. But just sold this on eBay for $23. I have a sale from the vinyl record box. It's been a while since I've had one of these. It's not a record. It's one of the laser discs that I've had around forever. Not that one. No, not that one. There it is. The Day of the Triffids, this great old B movie from, I think, the 50s. It's awesome. I just sold this to somebody in Germany for a little bit over $32. So I'm going to pack it up so it'll survive the trip. I have a sale in the unmarked bin. This one is probably going to be way, way down there. I might... Oh, maybe this one? I got lucky. I might have to verify this. I might have to do a Google Lens because it's in Japanese lettering. So I'm like, it's Kosadaki Quiz Angel, and it just sold it on eBay for $7.60. I have a sale in the card catalog. Comes from the 900 drawer. It is a piece of jewelry. I believe it's this. Yeah, it's this chunky chain link rhinestone necklace. Not necklace, sorry. Bracelet. It's really cool. It's like, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, forgot how much I have into it, but I just sold it on eBay for a little over $13. I have a sale in the office bookcase, and I had to go digging because it is one of the oldest listings I have in my entire store. In fact, I'm surprised I've never pulled this. This is a sealed copy of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, VHS tape. It's been, like I said, it's been sitting around since... it looks like it's been up for sale over 1,400 days, so do your division there. It's been a while. But I finally just sold it on eBay. Received an offer I countered and accepted for $12.50. I had a sale in the H bin, which is my massive bin from over there. this is way too heavy. But the item I sold is also very heavy. So this will help lighten the load a little bit. It's all wrapped up, so I'm going to have to put a picture up here for you to look at. It is a crystal sculpture that I picked up at a estate sale a long time ago. Yeah, you can't see much. But it's gorgeous. And just took an offer on it on eBay and sold it for $30. I have a sale up in the garage shelves. This is Tammy's, actually. So actually, after I take 25% off so I can cover my taxes with the 1099. But this is Tammy, so she gets the rest. This is a Canon PowerShot SD 1100 IS. And unfortunately, it has the lens there. And I tried all sorts of tricks to fix it, and it doesn't work. So I posted that, saying, hey, it has a lens error, doesn't work for parts, not working, in the title and everywhere else. And still, these things still sell for like, this one sold for $49. Not bad. Okay, you guys, what did you think of those sales? I had some really good sales this month. I sold a couple of my high dollar items. The Nirvana shirt was mine, which I probably already said in that clip. If you don't know, I make clips throughout the 2 weeks as I'm selling items and then put them all together in a big edit at the end. Tell me what your favorite item is. That was one of my favorites. I think the Doc Martens were too. Actually, it's been a good February so far. I hope it continues. It's a short month, so we got to make up for it and with more volume. So thank you for coming along this time. Click like if you like the video. Tell me what your favorites are down below of what I sold, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!